It's Best Night In. This week we're getting tips for your tailgate barbecue from expert Warren Norstein, owner of Big W's Roadside Barbecue. All right, Warren, when I think of tailgating, I personally think of ribs, and I see you have a beautiful rack right here.
I brought you a present, yes.
What you got?
This is what we call a Carolina cut or a man rib. It's a little bit bigger. You don't typically see this in a restaurant.
Yeah, no kidding.
You normally get stuff that's already been cut up,
right.
And I'm going to actually cut this up for you so you'll see it. It has a whole bunch of different sizes and shapes to it. It's thin at one end, which is chewy for those people who like the really, really crispy and chewy.
Looks like a piece of candy.
It is. It's very sweet. You'll get it.
I will. Yes, I'm salivating right now, as you can see.
And you have also the succulent end for people who like the really meaty side of it.
Now, do you use a dry rub or barbecue sauce?
This is dry rub. There's no wet glop or sticky stuff that's put on top of this at all.
It's amazing because it looks like sauce is on there.
Yeah, so what you're seeing though is the effects of the smoker and the heat on the brown sugar that's on the outside, so it kind of creates a candy.
Wow.
And it makes a very, very nice flavor.
It smells so good.
It is good. Okay, now what I've done is I've removed the St. Louis rib from the rib tip. Okay, now this part is usually served in Chicago. You get a bucket of tips. This is what you'd end up getting, which would be really, really nice. They're held together by a little piece of cartilage, and they're really, really tender.
When we come to your restaurant, do you pre-cut it for us like this? Or it comes to the table just like this?
No, actually, there's nothing at the table. You're going to come up right up to the front counter, and I'm going to cut this right in front of you, just like this. And so you're going to get a chance to see exactly what your ribs look like. And generally, people keep their hands to themselves and don't reach over and try to get it.
I know, I'm tempted, but I might lose a finger.
I haven't taken a finger today yet.
That's a serious knife.
It is.
Look at how
now,
juicy
what you're seeing there, these are the St. Louis ribs. This is what you typically would see in the restaurant, okay? And that would be your portion. That would be a ribs for one.
That's for one?
That would be for one person. And you get
you better come hungry.
Yeah, absolutely. And then you get a whole bunch of the rib tips as well. And so you get a lot of different textures because you're seeing how succulent everything is on one side, and you're seeing on the other side the chewy parts. So we actually have to keep a whole bunch of these things on the side for people who just like that. And people can select from which side they like. And
I'll take a little bit of all of it.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you so much for all these great tips.
It's my pleasure.
Check out more videos right here on the Best Night In homepage.